Well, good afternoon, my brothers and my sisters. Welcome to another Wednesday Wisdom Poetry. I am Sharaledon Brave. It is so great to be with you all this afternoon. Let's go ahead and get started. I do have about, I think, 3 4-liners and one longer piece. Let me go ahead and also share with you that I do have I have a new phone, so I'm a little bit challenged with the technology right now, but I think I'm doing my best. So if I'm doing my best, we're going to get through it together. All right. So I do see that I do have some viewers online. That is a good thing. So that at least take that amount of the pressure off. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I have, again, I have 3 4-liners and one longer piece, and I am going to actually do an honorary piece as well. All right. So the first 4-liner is entitled Let It Be. Even if it is whatever I see, I'm learning to say, just let it be. Again, even if it is whatever I see, I'm learning to say, just let it be. And I would just a side note to this particular piece, Let It Be. My senior minister at Unity of Washington, D.C., Reverend Sylvia Sumter, did a message. It's actually been a series of messages. I think this is the 9th one that she has actually done on this past Sunday. The battle is not yours. And this was just a statement that she made during her message about letting it be. And so I just turned it into a 4-liner. So thank you, Reverend Sylvia Sumter. The next 4-liner is entitled No Skipping. We all got to take that journey. We all got to take that trip. We all got to close our eyes one day. This part we just can't skip. Again, we all got to take that journey. We all got to take that trip. We all got to close our eyes one day. This part we just can't skip. No skipping. And the last 4-liner is entitled Emotional Battery. And let me say, this is a little deep, and I'm not sure who it's for, and I'm not supposed to know, but I will say I hope that it rests with you. My heart isn't hardened. Indeed, it is free. I have shaken off the shackles of your emotional battery. Again, my heart isn't hardened. Indeed, it is free. I have shaken off the shackles of your emotional battery. Emotional battery. The next piece is the longer piece, and it is entitled Connection. I share with you all every week that what I tell my children. We've gone through that entire book, and the manuscript love notes. We've gone through that, at least those parts that I wanted to share online. And so these are new pieces that I count on Spirit to bring to me and bring through me to share with you every Wednesday. So this one's entitled Connection. Put my eyes on for this one only because it's a little bit longer. Ready? Okay. When God is silent, what have I done? Does Spirit not know there are battles yet to be won? When God is quiet, no matter my prayer, am I trusting still that Spirit does care? When God is still and only nature moves, have I totally forgotten this is but another way that Spirit proves? When God is distant, even though I shout, is this just another installment of my ego acting out? But when I'm ready again to meditate, listen, and learn, God is always present and able to grant me the connection I yearn. Connection. All right? So please don't forget to share this on your timeline or with your group if you've been so moved by it. And I did say that I had an honorary piece, and let me go ahead and share that. Many of you may have heard that our beloved Reverend Dr. Barbara L. King of Hillside International Truth Center has made her transition from the physical. She is now an ancestor. And I had the pleasure of being on the panel for her celebrating of 49 years in ministry, celebrating Hillside as well, only a few weeks ago. And so I actually would like to read the poem I actually did for that panel. And I think I may have already done it probably about 2 weeks ago, so please bear with me. This is in honor of Reverend Dr. Barbara L. King. It's entitled Working Your Oil. And it's so apropos, and I hope that it touches someone out there who's actually working their own oil at this time, be it business, ministry, social services, or whatever else. There's that dream that drives you, the one that makes you tick. You do the work just to find that success is never quick. Like the widow and the oil, there are lessons you must learn. Some oil you'll sell for profit, others you'll keep to burn. Of those lessons you will find your neighbors need not know. For when you do the kingdom work, it isn't just for show. Another lesson you will discover that there are principles in place to rid your creditors of your debts will warrant amazing grace. But a greater lesson learned is to start right where you are. When you begin with faith in that place, your blessings will go far. And when I read the last line as I was preparing for the broadcast, I think about the many souls that she have touched, not just in the Atlanta area, the state, the national, but the worldwide, and I dare say universal. All right, but when I think about how far her blessings have gone, it really touches me. And again, my thoughts, prayers go to the Hillside International Truth Center, those who know and love Reverend Dr. Barbara King, her family and friends. My thoughts are with you. All right. So let me also, a few closing notes. I want to thank you, Facebook friends, YouTube friends, Instagram friends, for your thoughts, your reactions, your comments regarding the transition of our beloved family member, my great aunt, Dorothy Taylor. Thank you so much. I did not get an opportunity to respond to each and every one of you by comment, but I did at least respond by way of a reaction. Facebook way of saying, okay, I acknowledge that you acknowledge me, so thank you. And so let's get down to a couple other business. Voting. So, we started early voting here in the state of Georgia on Monday. And I will tell you, some of you may have noticed that I had posted that I was going to be there. I went, and the line was going to probably be anywhere between 3 to 5 hours. So instead, since I already had my paper ballot, I did go on and that same day fill out my ballot and drop it into one of the certified Secretary of State box that just happened to be at our library, which was also serving as an early voting polling place. I say all of that to say, I know that there are people who believe that by mailing their ballots in, let me speak for the state of Georgia, you can actually track your ballot. You can see when they sent it out. You can see actually when your absentee ballot application was received, when your ballot was actually sent out, when they receive your ballot, you're able to track that, and you're able to see if it's processed or if it's not processed, see why for whatever reason it may not have been processed. And you can find that out by going to the Secretary of State website, and I think it's called MVR is the link. That stands for My Voter Registration. Click on that, just put in, I think, your first initial, your last name, your county, and your date of birth, and you're able to track your your ballot. Now, I just put mine in on Monday. I looked yesterday. There's no movement on it. I expected that, but a family member has shared with me that he was able to track his, and his has been processed. So if you go on, if for whatever reason you cannot, again, I'm talking for the state of Georgia. It may be different someplace else. If you're in the state of Georgia and you want to mail your ballot in, I said go ahead and do it now to give them an opportunity to receive it, get it into the system so that you can see the status of your ballot. All right. So that's what I have for you today. And that pretty much covers it. So, hey, listen, I'm grateful that you're taking the time to be with me today. I'm going to say a few hellos, and I see Maurice, you're there. Hattie, thank you always for being there. Victor, thank you so much. And is it Lahoma Johnson? Beautiful name. So thank you all for sharing this time with me. It's interesting. I realize that my energy is a little bit low, but it's not. It's more of a serene energy. I'm not as high pitched as I usually am, so no need to forgive that. It's just what it is. But I'm in a very good place, and I'm just glad to be able to share this time with you. All right. So this is my favorite part of all of this. I am Sharaledon Brave. I love you. There's nothing that you can do about it. You can try. The universe will not support you in that. I'm always trying to be a little bit stronger than you to spread that love. All right. So I will see you on next week. And until that time, stay safe, stay encouraged, and be you. Bye now.